Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of BT Cast with Ayo. I'm your host, Ayo Akpewe of Partigo Events. Partigo Events is a kids party planning company based in Lagos, Nigeria. And today, it is with so much joy that I would like to announce that we just got nominated for an award by the prestigious Upwem. I think that's the biggest organization for the event industry in Nigeria. So we got nominated for Best Kids Party Planner of the Year Award 2025. The voting lines have closed. I won't say vote for us, is a bit too late, but we're just so happy and excited, and we feel so honored to have been recognized. So thank you to Upwem, thank you to the Event Industry Conference. On today's show, I have brought another nominee as well. She was nominated for an award, and I'm just so happy today. I'm so happy to share in this moment. Before we get into our guests for today, I want to say that our last two guests, Celebrazoni Catering, MC Sid Bams, they were also nominated. So it just feels good, like the BTCast family. So thank you to Upwem. Thank you for recognizing us, all our hard work, our consistency. We are so, so grateful. It doesn't matter if we don't win. I mean, the nomination is a big deal. So thank you. So guys, with me today, I have Mrs. Foluke Adedokun of FruitieWorld. Hello, Mrs. Foluke.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
you don't know
for
how happy I am. I know how busy you are. I see everything.
You are also busy.
I see it. And when you take out time to come, it's a lot. It means a lot to me. So I'm so grateful.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful. You're one of the people that I really watch and I get so inspired. You are so hardworking. You do not leave your business. Do you understand? Like, you are there. I see you. I see everything. People, sometimes people don't really say, but they see. You are serving. You are going to guests. You are, these days, most people will just step back and say, okay, do my child, we'll do it. But every day you are walking up to guests, asking them, are you okay? Are you, I see it. I wrote some things about you. I said you are a fruit stylist.
That's correct.
You are so there are a lot of entrepreneurs, but you are a creative entrepreneur. Like, you take fruits and use it to create magic. You are a unique business owner.
My head is big.
Your head is selling. But that's how I really feel, And I just want to commend you. I know you get a lot of commendations, but trust me, you are doing a fantastic job. The things you use fruits to achieve is commendable. People like us, or some people, fruit is so. It's not in my house. How many fruits? I'm like, what? Before you cut pineapple, before you take apple, take this one, please. I don't want stress. But you are serving 1,000 guests. Displaying fruits. You are so it's amazing. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I'd like you to introduce yourself. How did this start? Where did this concept come from? Because it's such a unique one. I tried to check to see how many people are doing this, and I'm like, there are not that many. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. So tell us what brought this, where did this passion come from? Introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, first off, for having me. I feel so honored. I mean, when I got the invite, I'm like, okay.
No.
Thank you so very much. I'm not taking this for granted. And it's a great work you're doing. It's not easy to pull all of these things together. Well done.
Thank you so much.
My name is Foluke Adedokun. I'm the CEO of FruitieWorld. FruitieWorld is a healthy option service provider. So I'm using that word or that phrase because it's not just fruits. Now, there's so many things that comes together to talk about healthy options, wellness, and eating clean and eating healthy. So that's what we're all about at FruitieWorld. And our main aim is for people to actually go to events and eat healthy. And that's where I'm coming from. I mean, the journey started from a point where I was on some sort of strict diet, and I was at this dinner party about 10 years ago now. We are 10 years this year, by the way. Something big is coming in the pipeline. Thank you. So I was at this dinner party, and there was nothing I could reckon with.
Wow.
As regards healthy eating. And so I was hungry, literally hungry. And so that hunger transformed into anger. I organized such a very amazing, but it was a buffet. It was a nice, dinner party, and there was nothing really. No healthy options, nothing I could actually eat, and it stirred up something inside of me. And I went home pondering on my own experience at that party. And it dawned on me that it's very possible that I'm not the only one
going through
in
this.
that shoes
Of course.
that day, at that moment. I'm like, okay, then there is a gap
Definitely.
that needs to be filled. And the little knowledge I have about business is about filling a gap. It's about solving a problem. It's about providing solution. So whatever it is you're doing and you're not filling in the gap, you're not filling the vacuum, you're not solving a problem, you really are not in the business. And so it started, and then in my head I was like, okay, that just put apples on the table for people to eat. There's nothing fantastic about it. Everybody buys apple. I mean, do I just put watermelon down? They just put pineapple. They just put these things. Like, no, for people to eat it, it has to look appealing. I.e., they eat first with their eyes.
Yes.
Before they eat with their mouth. So how do I go about it? When I tell people this thing, they don't really reckon or believe me because it sounds a bit weird. So I sat down those period. I'm like, okay, how do I make people
Can I
eat?
ask you a question? Because I saw that you worked in corporate roles before starting. So was this when you were still at work? You were still doing your 9 to 5 or?
Okay, I stopped 9 to 5 at the entrance of marriage.
At the entrance of marriage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I stopped 9 to 5,
So at the point you had this light bulb moment, you were not working at that point.
I wasn't working.
Okay.
I see where I wasn't doing a 9 to 5, but I had other businesses running for me.
Okay.
I was a cement distributor. I was doing FX. I was doing so many other things, and they were all doing fantastically well. But this came to me like, boom, this is it.
Do you think this is like, when they say everybody has a purpose?
It is my purpose.
It is your purpose. Definitely. Absolutely. No argument.
It is my purpose. Like, I mean, I'm so at home. I don't get tired when I'm working. Like, I only stop when the work is over.
And they can bring more.
And they can bring more. Sometimes we run 5-7 events in a day.
And you go out of state.
And we go out of state. And I try as much as possible to attend about 90% of those events. So for me, I would say I found purpose. And when I say I found purpose in such a way that it wasn't me. Like I tell people that my business is a gift from God. Then secondly, my business is a ministry. That's where I handle my business. Like like when we are catering to guests, like we are ministering to souls.
So, I mean, you're solving health issues.
Yes,
that is a big deal.
yes. So I see it as a gift first off from God, because it is really a gift.
It is.
And then it's a ministry for me. And so that's why we put in so much effort and so much work into what because it's not just ordinary.
It's not. So it's been 10 years of doing this. And I feel like in the beginning, a lot of people might have been reluctant. So at the beginning, before we started the show, I was telling you about how when it was my mom's birthday, and I was like, "Mommy, let's have fruits." And she was like, "No, I don't want people to get sick." And I couldn't tell her that, look, if you meet FruitieWorld, because we're doing it out of Lagos, I didn't want to bother. But you've not met the people that do. She's like, no, I don't want fruits. So people will eat it, they will be sick. So how did you gain that trust from? Because look at it this way. If you serve 500 people fruit and there's a mistake, maybe something wasn't washed properly or something, you can poison the whole 500.
The whole 500.
The 500.
Yes.
Yeah. So before I ask for the processes, I want to say, how did you gain this trust? Because now I see your videos, I see how people don't hesitate. Some people even ask, no, they just please grab it, go for it. A lot of people know you, they recognize you, and also, can you just run us through how you were able to gain this trust?
Okay, well, for me, before I started, knowledge is key, knowledge is power. I took our time to seek out for knowledge. What do I mean by this? First off, I got myself trained by a professional that was trained abroad.
So that's in Nigeria?
About fruit styling, who is in Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay.
So she took me through the rudiments, all that I need to know about fruit styling and everything. She taught me a bit about hygiene and handling of fruit.
Very important.
Very important. I wasn't so satisfied because what I was looking at was way bigger.
Bigger than that. Okay.
And so I had to go undertake food safety and hygiene course. I did level 1 and I did level 2.
Wow.
Yes, I wrote exam and I passed. And so because it is very, very important for me, ideally, normally I would not even go to an event before I started this business to go and eat fruit. Because in my head, a lot of things are playing. How did they wash the watermelon? How did they use vinegar? Did they do this? Which knife did they use? Did they transfer? The knife they used to cut pineapple, they used to cut pawpaw. Because you can transfer. Even in the kitchen. You can transfer, microorganisms and all of that. So I took out my time. I went for training. I got trained. I took exams. And then I now came back to the office to do what we call train the trainers.
Train your people.
So and when I came back home, sent my key staff to the training as well. So much so when I'm not around, I'm out of town, they can literally do what I do. And the measures and the quality control is top notch as though I'm around. So while after the training, of course, I put everything into practice. And then again, another deliberate thing that I did was I have to be present at all our venues.
I see that. And that's really powerful.
Yeah, because a very big celebrity was having his 60th birthday years back. And celebrity, a lot of big shots
were there.
All over, they were there. And we were serving salad. We have a salad bar. And then we were serving salad and my boys were all over the place, working. And as you know, I carried the tray with them and all of that. So I was behind my team, like 3 boys carrying the tray. They were the guests were initially reluctant. Oh no, it's a lot. So when I stepped forward and I'm like, would you want this or do you mind this? The first question the lady asked me is, who made it? And I'm like, this is my business. And I made it. They grabbed it. And so now I think it's God's grace. But it is God's grace that it dawned on me early that I have to be the face of the business. Most of these staff, they're ad hoc staff. We have main staff as well. And this is our staff now. So, the trust won't be there. What we are doing is very, very delicate. And so they will size you up and look at you. Is this the person?
Yes, who is this person?
Okay, is she not even sure of herself? Even she clean. Is she looking like what she's selling?
I see.
And that's sometimes I say when we're at events, even me, I'm eating the fruit.
So they know that.
I'm drinking the juice. And I put on our caption, I'm a product of my product.
Yeah.
So it gives some level of confidence. It wasn't easy. But one event after the other, an event at a time, we kept getting better. And for every opportunity, because I see every
event as an opportunity
to showcase. Yeah. So every opportunity we get to work, I see it, okay, this is another opportunity to push ourselves out there and then let them know, okay, FruitieWorld is not just another Me Too wellness company. We stand in a class of our own.
Well done. And you're doing a fantastic job. Like I told you before we came in, I said I watch your videos. I see how you're always there, making sure, serving the guests, building this trust that is so difficult to gain. But the moment you gain or attain that trust, I bet you're in your house and people are saying, no, we need that lady at our events. We need that lady. So well done. You're doing great. Thank you. So let's go into some food challenges now. I want to ask you, all the I think the first time I met you was at, we had one event at
Executive.
Was it not? Executive. Yeah, Executive years ago. And it wasn't something I was familiar with. So I was stunned. Like I just looked at everything you were doing. I'm like, wow, for fruits? Like, in my mind, I'm like, do fruits need this much? That was a karamo.
As I did, I
like, But then I started following you. And I saw the importance. You guys, you are decorators too. You put stands up and everything. So well done. So what's the most creative design you've ever had to do?
We've done quite a lot.
I know.
At my 40th birthday, we did a ladies half bust up.
Wow.
So, looking at it, you just notice the lady, and we carved. It was really good. We've done fruit carving, facials. We carve human face on watermelon.
Wow.
We've done. There was a particular one we did recently at Whitestone about 2-3 weeks ago, and so I'm this kind of person. Like when I do something for too long, I become bored. And I become tired of that particular thing. So there is this LOV stand we have now that it's love, right? It's usually for weddings.
Okay.
So inside it, we have fruit stock up. So
Inside.
when you're looking at it, it's fruit you're seeing, but it spells love.
Love. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. So that's the most. So we try as much as when our client or prospective client come to us, oh, this is what I want. I picked this off your page, or I picked it off somebody else's page or something. So okay, this is what you want. Okay, fine. You will get what you want, but we'll add our own FruitieWorld experience to it. Yes.
That's what makes
so it makes us better, each time we step out of it.
Well done. So the next question is to ask you what like your day-to-day is like, what your process is, without telling us your business secrets. We know how busy you are, every day of the week probably you have events. How does this work for you? Assuming this is a Monday, the week begins, how do you guys operate?
So normally this is what we do. Once we are done with the previous week's event, before the close of that week, we upload the next week's event on the WhatsApp group, on the Teams group. So once it's uploaded, the next is to have meeting with the head supervisor, the head of production, the head of recruitment, the head of all of that, logistics and everything. These are the events that we have for this week. The first thing is human resources. Do we have enough hands? If not, our ad hoc staff, are they on standby? Okay, we check that. The next is production. How many bottles of juice are we rolling out this week?
Right.
We're running out about 1,000, 2,000. Okay, what do we have on ground? What's our stock level? Okay, how many production are we going to do to achieve what we need to roll out? So they get that done. Then logistics. Are all the buses working?
Right.
Are you sure none of the papers are expired this week? So that last man will not stop us. Police will not stop us. Because all those things are factors that actually hinders work. So when all of that is done, then you take care of procurement. These are the jobs that we have. On Saturday, we have 3 events, food cocktail fountain, 300 guests each. This is the quality of, because there is what we call BOQ. So over the time, we've been able to do BOQ for all our work. For each batch of juice that we produce, there's BOQ, meaning bill of quantity. The number of watermelon, the number of pineapple, the number of ginger, quantity of ginger, the quantity of tiger nuts, date, coconut,
everything,
lemon, even lemon, as small it is. We know the quantity we need to buy or to have to produce a particular batch. So we take care of procurement.
Right.
So this is what we do. We don't stock up. Stock up. It's one of the things that we do to actually ensure we maintain freshness. We don't stock. So meaning we go shopping every day if need be. We shopped yesterday. We've shopped today. We are shopping tomorrow. And so those are things that we consider nearness to our raw material. It's part of the things we consider while siting our office. Right. So I should have gone back. I will not leave this area because I can knock on Ketu's door at any time. As early as 6 a.m., my bus driver is at Ketu to pick up fruit. So those are the things that we put in place. Then we get our fruit a day before the event.
So no stale.
Yes, no stale fruit. We get directly from the farm. We don't get when it's already on the ground. As they're bringing it in the truck.
That's why you're there at 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. From the truck to our bus.
This is fantastic.
So those are the things that we put in place. And if whether we like it or not, those are the things that make our work. Yes, from the truck to the bus.
You're giving free lessons.
You're giving free lessons. And then we load out, and then we get to the office. Immediately we get to the office, the people that are washing know what to do to clean up. The vinegar, all of that, keep away from heat, keep away from sunlight. Those that want to go into production will go into production. Those that want to cut for the next day event will start cutting. So yeah, we're taking no chances. And then we keep refrigerated. And there's a certain degree that you have to keep cold food so that bacteria don't start growing and decay will start. And then it start decomposing. So we follow all of these things. I don't want to start saying this figure so that
you're already sharing.
Don't share too much. So those are the things that we go through. And then a lot of times we don't get to the venue to cut. We don't cut at the venue. We do minimal cutting at the venue. Very, very minimal.
Is it difference in temperature or?
Difference in temperature, and then we don't want to look like we are creating mess. That's not how you cut fruits. You are not.
To not look messy.
Even with your gloves and your head cover and everything, it will look, the way kitchen is. So we don't want the event hall to look that way. So we cut and refrigerate to almost freezing. It won't get frozen. Almost.
You already know the right temperature.
Yes. So when it's about that point, when we're going to the venue, we have invested so much in expensive chillers. Yes. So we load them in chillers, different bowls, bowl by bowl, and then we now bury in ice. And we don't use those breaking ice. We use edible ice. Ice that they use for cocktail.
Alcohol. Yes.
Right. It's expensive, but we don't mind. So we use edible ice and then we bury it literally everywhere ice top, such that when we get to the venue, we have to start cracking to bring out the bowls of fruit. And then there's a particular work process that we follow. We don't just get to event and start setting up. No. When does the client wants us to serve? Are we serving upon arrival? That is appetizer. My staff already. Okay. If you're serving upon arrival, what time is guest arrival? Guest arrival is 2 p.m. It means, okay, we are doing 200 cocktail. We need about 1 hour, 30 minutes
to set up.
Set up. So they'll start working 1 hour, 30 minutes to serve. So 1 hour, 30 minutes, it is all done. Take pictures, take videos. We
start
serve.
Serving. So it's not the timing has to be right for you.
I have that conversation with clients and with planners. Please, are we serving before food or after food?
So I know what.
If it is before food, is it upon arrival as welcoming? Is it before small chops? I beg them for workflow, not because I want to look into your.
You don't want to display and then they now say
it's not real. No, and we had an event sometimes in September, and the client October. Client was no, your boys were slow. They didn't set up on time. I wanted people to see. I say yes. I'm sorry. First off, that you feel that way, but these are the reasons. We don't. It's not aesthetics. It's not flower. It's not balloon. The real value of your money is when guests eat it and enjoy it and get the nutrients. I said, yes, ma. So we only give room for 10, 15 minutes pictures, videos. Those that don't see it at that time, they will eat it. Because that is where the real value is.
That's interesting, because my next question was, how do you balance aesthetics with being practical?
Yeah.
The fruits have to stay fresh when they are.
We don't display. We don't display. Yeah, we don't display for long.
So use that short period. And then what's the guy? Shijibomi Michael.
Yeah, Shiji.
We have to hail him. Your videographer
is literally my shadow.
So you know that
even in the dark, Shiji is my shadow.
So he knows what to do.
He knows what to do. He knows everything, and I would really, really appreciate Shiji, not because of anything, but because he's vested in the business. Sometimes when we are behind schedule and it looks as though timing is an issue, Shiji will wear gloves and wear apron.
And join. Fantastic.
He's our content creator.
I know. That's why I said
he will go wash his hands, wear gloves, he will wear cap, he will put on the apron. He's taking video and he's helping the team.
Well done, Shiji. Well done.
Shiji, we love you.
Do you want to say well done to all the other FruitieWorld staff?
All the team, my team members. Do you know what they call themselves? They say, we are your children.
Oh, bless them.
No. My children. In fact, they now call me grandma, and I feel so terrible about it.
Why? They're so when they started
because it's I have about 2 staff that are married, having family. And then when the other one had a child, they're like, grandma. I said, no.
Grandma Fruity. That's what it is.
A part of me is actually happy. Like,
These
like
people came
they're
to-
not,
they're growing.
they don't act like family anymore.
They don't
And
act like staff. They act like family.
yeah, they don't act like staff anymore, like family. And for me, I think it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Well
Yes.
done. It also shows that you treat them well. I mean, we know these things. It's how you treat people that they put. I'm not saying they are not bad ones, but
Of course.
people appreciate when their bosses are very good to them. So well done.
Thank you.
Well done. So now let's go through the business. We've talked about how I asked you before, how do you get to convince people? You've explained, you've been the face of your business. People can see you. Now they trust you. I know that people know you. You go from one event to the other and they can recognize you. So how do clients and guests, even though it's a short time window, but how do they react to the fruit displays? Because I'm thinking about myself and how I reacted when I saw it. I like to know how do people react generally?
Oh, well, it's been amazing because we get a lot of wow. Are they plastics? Is it real? Is it for real? A lot of times we see that clients and guests actually use our work as backdrop. They come and take pictures.
Oh.
Yes. And I'm just in one corner. Do you mind saying, no, it's fine as long as you don't get close.
So that's one that's important.
You don't contaminate. So it gives me some sort of joy. It's usually well welcomed.
Right.
If there's a phrase like that. And one thing we've been able to do that has been helping us, even before content creation became this popular, I've always been an advocate of showing the client what you do.
Right.
Or what went down at their event. A lot of times clients are too happy. That's what I tell them. They're always very excited on their big day, wedding day or their birthday. They're happy. Yeah. They don't really get to see what you have done. I mean, the clients that paid.
Yeah.
So we take our time. We send them pictures.
Document.
We send them videos and all of that. And it goes a long way. I'm like, oh, wow. There was an event. Sorry to digress. We had about 2-3 years ago. And after the event, the bride called out to me. FruitieWorld, I was told you didn't come.
You were not there.
Not me in person.
I know.
That the
like
business did not come.
Did not serve anything.
I said, really?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. She was ranting. I said, I soaked everything. We didn't come. Was not your event at this so date. This person was your alaga. This person was your MC. Say, there's no way you might have gotten it off the social media. You did not come. I was told you not. I said, okay, no problem. It's fine. Can we just
send you,
can
we chat?
I bombarded her with about 100 pictures and videos of me carrying tray and the picture of the person that told her that we did not come.
Probably eating fruit.
Not probably. Actually eating fruit.
Why?
She ended up apologizing that she's sorry. She's this. She knows she wasn't, she didn't see. She didn't know. That was what they told her. That the fruit person did not come. That even this person in particular eating this picture you sent to me was the person that I said.
Oh, why?
So we do a lot of documenting.
Very important.
I've seen there are some cases that after the event we send them pictures and videos of your brother. Really? I feel like I'll pay you. They'll pay more.
Because like you said, they probably even see it on the day. Too busy to notice. Yeah.
So that's it's been like that, and I'll say there is a lot of work we need to do. Event practitioners, eventpreneurs, event vendors. We need to be intentional.
Yeah. We need to push more.
A time came, I asked myself, do I really want to do this? Is this a walk in the park for me? Am I just passing through, or I want to make a mark?
And even probably living on.
Yes. I say, okay, whatever it's worth doing at all is worth doing well. So we have to go all in, all out, and all the way. All the yards, leaving no stone unturned. And so that's why we take it upon ourselves. We send pictures, we send videos, we let clients see what they've done. If it's the planner that contacted us directly, we send to them.
They can see.
We send to them, and all of that. So all of these things actually go a long way to increase our validation, build trust. And then the event we had at Whitestone 2 weeks ago, the bride's mom now calls me bestie.
Oh,
this one.
You didn't even serve the food.
She calls me bestie now. If she calls my phone now, you think we've known and it's just last month.
Wow.
We met last month on the phone, and then she, and all of that. It's because they feel safe
Being
and
with
comfortable
you.
with you.
Client building relationship.
Yeah, and
with your client.
trust. Yes.
Thank you for this. Should I call it masterclass? You've taught us structured processes. Building trust with our clients, being the face of our business.
Yes,
Like I said, I'm doing this to learn while filming it for other people.
Cool.
So I've learned a lot so
Thank
far.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So let's do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, if you were to pick 3 fruits, if somebody gives you like a challenge and says you're going to do a display, but you're going to use just 3 fruits, what fruits will you choose?
Definitely grapes, white and red grapes.
Okay, grapes.
Yes. Pineapple.
My favorite fruit, you're calling
Pineapple.
grapes, pineapple.
Yes. Then I'll do watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay, so watermelon because you can carve stuff.
I can carve stuff, yeah. And the watermelon because it's not as sugary as the other. However, the glycemic level is high. That's what people don't know. Watermelon is not sugary, but the glycemic level
it increases your insulin.
Yeah, it increases your sugar level. More than even pineapple.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Because pineapple is the one that is like sugary and watermelon. Yes. So they say, all this nutrition, drink lots of watermelon. It's okay.
Yes.
Another lesson in health.
But the good thing about fruit is that you are taking in fructose.
Not
glucose. So, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream easily and fast, and then it gets used up easily and fast without having any fear of
this thing you're doing, like you said, is a calling, because you're not just, I wasn't even thinking on the health level. I was thinking on like aesthetics, and immediately you are thinking on the health
because that's where the value is. Whatever it is you're doing and there's no value, it won't last.
It won't last.
So value is the only thing that will make people come back. I might buy from you once, twice. I might not go back to that because if it's not, if I'm not getting the value, so it is that value that make people come back.
And like I was telling you outside, the events we do together that we've done, I realized that those events that are soft drinks don't go far. The moment they all see the fruit juice, everybody wants it. Like, no, I don't want Coke anybody. Please, can I have fruit juice? I want the orange, So well done. You're really doing something big. Well done. Well done. So which fruit is the most dramatic?
Most dramatic is papaya. Pawpaw. You buy pawpaw in the morning, it's looking all crunchy and strong. By evening, it's looking like foam. All soft. I'm like,
papaya is being called out.
Papaya, I'm calling you out. Be good.
Pity us.
I'm telling you. I've had cause to fight with my supply. Let's send me. I'll tell the comment person, what did you? It was strong. It was crunchy.
Before they moved from point A to B.
It's because pawpaw doesn't like heat. The moment it hits, it comes out.
That's it. Oh, wow, interesting. So which one will you say is the most loved in Nigeria?
Is pineapple. We actually did a trivia on our page some time ago, and then it was Team Pineapple that won. Watermelon pineapple. It was pineapple. Pineapple is actually the queen of fruit. What are you talking about?
It is actually. The only problem I have with pineapple is that it can be very deceiving. That's why it betrays me a lot. So they show you lovely looking, nice, juicy pineapple. When you cut it might not be.
Pineapple is not as betraying as strawberry. Hello, strawberry.
Oh, hello,
strawberry looks so beautiful, so red, so sexy, so lush, so premium-ish.
You're right.
So everything good and everything in between. The moment you bite it, your teeth. What is this?
You're right. Strawberry takes.
No. Strawberry looks so pretty, and the inside is not good.
It's not good. You can't even. So I feel like with pineapple, for you that you're a professional, you probably know how to select, and if you look at, but with strawberries, there's nothing like that.
No, because it's looking all nice.
Looking red.
And red.
Oh my God.
And it's not sweet.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So apart from pineapple, what's the next most loved? Let's do top 3.
Okay, top 3. Pineapple, orange or tangerine or mandarin, and grapes.
Oh yeah. Grapes are. I think grapes are cool and just most of the time they are sweet.
Yes, and it's very, very loaded with plenty nutrients.
I trust you. You go to the health side of it. That's why we're here.
Grapes. Don't joke with grapes. It's good for the heart. It has so many minerals, so many vitamins. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
now
amazing.
We know. Now, the second one you said was oranges, yeah?
Orange,
You go with
yes,
vitamin
yes.
C. What of tangerlo?
Tangerlo, they're all in the citrus family. Yeah. Tangerlo, mandarin, clementine, orange, they are the same family. Abroad, they call it clementine and mandarin. I think the clementine is the tangerine abroad.
Yeah, abroad.
And
The
the mandarin
orange
is
one.
the other one. Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys work with like seasons. There are seasons when some things are more in.
Yes, like mango is no longer a season, and it hurts
It's heartbreaking.
It hurts me because I love mango. Each time mango is in season, I can finish one basket of mango in 2 days.
Wow.
Yes, now.
And it has different species. So which one?
Yes, the cherry one.
That you have to cut with.
Yes, I like that one. I watch. You open my fridge. My fridge is maroon. It's always smell of mango. I love mango. It's very nice, and it's very good for ladies. Yeah.
It's a secret you're sharing. We have to thank you. And there was something I heard recently that I read it on Instagram, and it actually struck me that when fruits are in season, God is telling us something. So when it's like winter or getting to colder seasons, you find out oranges are in season and something like that. Then when the person was trying to explain, and when she explained, it actually did make sense that there are times when watermelon or something is more in season, and that period is, does that resonate with you?
It resonates with me. This is the reason. Raining season, you see oranges.
For the vitamin C.
For the vitamin C. And God is just perfect in everything that He does. During the hot weather, right? Watermelon thrives more during the hot season. You know why? Yeah. Watermelon is a leguminous fruit.
Okay.
Like melon. You know, melons are legumes. So it grows like that. And if the rain is too much, it washes it away.
So the dry season is actually the perfect time.
Yeah, for watermelon. And then, of course, imagine you coming back from hot sun and having to eat very yummy, juicy watermelon. It's refreshing, yes. So I think the person is right
with that analysis. Yes. That's perfect. Thank you so much. So, would you say now, although for the events I do, I still feel like people will say they are doing healthy, but we still load up on all the small chops, rice, and but with your experience, will you say that people have started switching, or maybe the older ones, like you said, will choose more healthier options, even at parties, even when a lot of fun is going on? They will reduce the maybe level of alcohol, level of unhealthy food. Is that something you've observed?
Yeah. Like I said, health is not biased. It's not age biased. It's not your status biased. Health is what everybody needs, regardless of your status, whether you have money or you don't have money.
Health is what we are.
Good health. So initially, it was usually the elderly ones, the elder statesmen and women that want to keep that healthy. They don't want to take sugar. They don't want to take, the other things. I don't want to talk about it, But nowadays, you see the younglings too having fun with their healthy stuff.
Yeah, I mean.
And if you ask me, if you go to the gym, you see the younger ones there.
Yeah, it's a culture now.
It has become a culture. And I had the opportunity of speaking at an event last year, December, and I was admonishing fruitpreneurs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know what you have in your hands.
It's going to grow bigger.
It's a gold mine.
Yeah.
I was in Europe this summer. Every street has about 3 fruit stalls. Every street. Before you walk 2 blocks, you see a fruit stall. Before you walk another 2 blocks, you see a fruit. What is it telling us? Fruit is a universal
there's
food.
one I see on Instagram that is very common in America and Mexico. People have fruit stands and they cut. So you go there, maybe for $10 or something. They cut fruits into bowls for you.
Yes.
Every day I'm like, when are we going to? I mean, I go to ShopRite, I see they've cut fruit, but I want to be able to walk to somebody and say, can you cut me pineapple, apple?
Yes.
I put it in a bowl, even if it says 10K. I will buy it. So I don't know. I know Nigeria, maybe our power and all, but this is something that people can look into.
Yeah.
I see it a lot in South America.
Yeah.
It's thriving.
Yeah,
It's
we're
thriving.
actually sitting on a gold mine.
Yes.
Like we don't know. And I was saying that, see, at every level of the food chain of fruits is money. Government should know yet.
Government, they will chase you.
Food generally, but fruits. The farmer. No, scratch that. The owner of the land. That the farmer leased the land from. The farmer. The owner of the tractor that they borrow the tractors from, or rather the person selling, either of the two. The workmen on the farm, right? The owner of the storage facility where you harvest, or if you are the owner. I'm telling you where the profit pockets are. Now, then the farmer himself or herself, then the middleman, then the logistics person, then the seller. No, there's another middleman in the market.
Before it gets to...
Yes. There's somebody that connects the farmer to the person coming to the farm to come and carry. Then when that one carry, there's another person collecting to the seller in the market.
And everybody's...
Then there is end user. Then there is us. There's another people that sells.
Yeah.
So at every pocket, every junction of that chain, there's something for everybody.
With the fruits, my analysis would be that a lot of people will run away from it because it's like perishable, and for some people, if I buy it and I don't sell it, then. But for someone like you, another business owner that has clocked how to do this thing, you know, the sky is just the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sky is just the beginning. So well done.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited about this. I've learned things as well,
Thank you.
that would help me. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that's all. I always ask a controversial question.
Yes.
There's really no controversial question to ask you. You just do your business and just go your way, I don't know what I'm going to say. Apart from the fact that I've said, okay, a lot of people do this business and run away. Do you feel like a lot of people start and they run away? Maybe they can't keep up with the demands.
See, it is a lot. If you had asked me this question yesterday morning around 7 a.m., I'll tell you, yes, I want to run away.
Don't do it anymore.
You know why? I woke up 5 a.m. and none of the drivers turned up. And we had events at Civic Center for the planner that has paid over a month ago. And I've been aware of this event, and I've had my back-end meeting with them last week.
Of course, set everything in place.
My driver, the bus driver, did not show up. Yesterday, I didn't know how to feel in the morning from 5 a.m. I didn't know how to feel, to cry, to yell, I didn't know what to do.
I know what because I've been in this situation, so I'm just here shaking my head like...
My head was empty and full. It froze, it melted, it heated. Everything was happening to me. My system... So it is not easy. It is not... Will you always get it right? No. Will you sometimes get it wrong? Yes. Do you feel like running away? Yes.
Every weekend for me, my own is don't worry. But every Sunday, I'm not doing anymore.
I'm telling you. But something keeps you going.
Yeah.
Not the money.
No. If it was, you want to...
Not the money. It is the joy. And sometimes when we are working and we are at the venue, my team, like, Auntie, why are you smiling? I'm like, I'm happy
to be here.
And I was just telling an event planner yesterday, I said, I'm in my space. She said, well, I said, people just think, FruitieWorld, Foluke, she's always going out. I'm in my space because
I love to be here.
Yes. Yeah. This is, it's just like telling a nurse or a doctor that likes to care for people. They are in their space. And so because I'm in my space, when those challenges come and then they throw themselves at me, I'm like, okay, you know what? You are a face. You will pass.
And it always passes.
It passes. And before I knew what was happening, by 7 o'clock, another driver came, drove the boys out. And as at 8 o'clock, I'm like, how can I go to today? I didn't go. I found myself at Civic Center working, and if you look at my WhatsApp status yesterday, you see me saying some things like I showed up still, that God is still faithful, God is still God.
Despite everything.
Despite everything, I will still sing, I will still praise, and everything, it's only me that know
What had happened.
What had happened. Sometimes, yes, you want to run away, but the passion for the work and the fact that you are fulfilling purpose and destiny keeps
you going, because this is definitely your purpose, and thank God for that. There was one I saw, the last thing I would say was your WhatsApp status. I think you had gone to another venue and you came back, and your display, some people had put, I don't know what they arranged on the thing for you.
No,
when you got there, I said, this woman loves her work. Who put this on my food display? What is this?
I was crying.
Your own work.
There's something I want to say. And it goes out to all these fruits, our fruits people. You never see me carry fizzy drinks in any of my videos. Well, as a personal policy, I don't take fizzy drinks because of my health, and which is why I'm in my business.
Of course.
Because I've actually made my lifestyle my business.
Yeah.
Right. You won't see me carry fizzy drinks. And so when I see fizzy drinks on my stand,
how did it get here?
It's oil and water. It cannot mix.
I know.
If it is still water, I can still indulge a bit, but grumble. A cup of beer on my stand.
I know. And it shows you how much you love your work. I
nearly cried like, are you guys are here? So I mean,
thank God, and well done. Depending on others is what makes, for every event person that's coming, I'm always asking them, having to depend on people to achieve what you want to achieve, sometimes is what makes it really difficult. Because you are in a meeting telling people, we're doing it like this, we're doing it like that. One person is probably not listening. On the day of the event, they're going to ask you, what did you say? See, something happened when we were working last weekend. We went to a venue in VI, I don't want to mention, and in that venue, they have different halls. So we went to work overnight, and there's another hall there that I have to work in December. So I said, let me just use this opportunity to go and inspect that hall. So as I got to the hall, early in the morning, I saw a group of people shouting at a man. Maybe they were not satisfied with the decoration, they were not satisfied with it. I'm just like, okay. At that point, I just sneaked into the hall. I didn't want them to say, who are you, security? So by the time I got into the foyer, I saw another lady. She was sitting on the chair. She was crying profusely. She was, calling on God, please help me, help me, help me. I'm like, okay, let me first go and do my inspection. That's why I'm here, I went to do the inspection. And then by the time I was coming out, I saw that I had gotten worse. A lot of people were shouting at her. So apparently it was like a corporate something. They were supposed to start at 10. It wasn't ready. The whole, I got to know later that, all those things that happened, that the previous decorator
didn't tear down
on time. So I stood and I observed what was happening, and I saw that those two women had moved away from her. So they were telling her that, look, if our chairman or president should come here now, this whole story will change. This is, she's like crying. So when they moved away, I went to meet her. I said, hello, what is going on? I said, who are you? I said, I'm walking upstairs. I've seen you cry. Is there anything we can do? She said, you're a decorator. You're carpenter. Do you have a carpenter? I said, what happened? My carpenter did not show up. Yeah. I said, I don't understand. She said, I'm telling you, the main carpenter I used did not show up. He sent some quack people. We've been here. They didn't, she gave me a lowdown of everything that's happening. I said, look, just wait, I'm coming. So they had done a bit of the back door, but there were still some missing ones, and those people are started arriving. So I went upstairs. Luckily for us, we had finished. The funny thing about my job that day was my own main carpenter did not show up as well. When I got to the venue at 4 a.m., I said, where is the carpenter? I said, the carpenter did not show up. I said, but the good thing about us is we have some permanent staff. Those boys that work for me permanently, as soon as you come, grab this armor. In this place, we don't do, I don't know how to do anything. Everybody must learn such that when we are stranded, we can all do it. So when the second carpenter didn't come, all our back doors were already up. So I had 4 boys that day that are like my own permanent boys. I just took 2 of us. Said, let's go downstairs. So we went, just support them, help them, And this woman was just there crying. She was just. So I looked at her and I said, this job is very hard. Because you've planned yourself. Carpenter will show up at whatever.
Everybody has a timeline.
Everybody has timeline. The hall will be ready for us at 10 o'clock. how can
Story.
eventually the way events are, everything still went. They just told them, okay, do this one, do, and that's ended the whole thing. But I just wanted to point out how that when I was leaving and walking away, I kept saying, this our job. We're so dependent on other people to
Yes.
achieve that. God, please help us.
Help us.
Help us, because it is just
Not
hard.
even just on people. We are also dependent on our vehicles, machines.
Those ones. My guys told me this week they can't find the van key. I said, look, you better look for that van key.
We had one.
Where did you put
We had
it?
an event sometimes at a very big place. In fact, the number one place in Lagos. And our bus broke down. Our bus broke down. A bus that just left mechanic workshop
That
a
you
day
spent
before
God knows how much.
broke down. So many things to just go out of control. It's just God's grace that helps you put things together and then still be, on top of your game. It's a lot, really.
It's a lot. I mean, we all have same experience. We can sit down here and talk about it forever. We can sit down here. So thank you so much for coming. You've given us a lot of advice. I'm sure a lot of people have picked from everything you've said. But I just want you to close out with one or two phrases for those that are, looking to start anything. Doesn't have to be fruits or event, but are you looking to start something? What would you advise?
Well, I would say what worked for me. First off, settle it with God. Settle it with God, because when the chips are down, you can call on me, guy, you told me give a head. This has happened, come and sort it. That's number one. Number two, settle it with yourself. A lot of us, we deceive ourselves. I have prayed, God wants me to do it. That might not be. But if everybody will deceive you, you shouldn't deceive yourself.
So,
what am I trying to say? Do you. The fact that when I see the balloons, your setup, the kid stuff, I feel like being a kid again and having my birthday at 5. And all of these things, it makes me happy. And then I imagine myself being a kid once more and all of that. But does that make it my thing? No. Does it make it my thing? No. My mom is a trained caterer, sitting on Gates of London. So I was born and bred in the house of cooking. I love to cook. I love to cook a whole lot. Why am I not catering?
That's not your. So it's important.
I already have equipment on ground. My mom has all of these things: plate, fork, spoons, everything. She has a loco. She has everything. Why am I not catering? It's not my thing.
It's not your thing. It's sure.
So whatever it is you want to go into, make sure you are doing you. It makes it easy for you to navigate the difficult times
that come around.
Yes.
The passion. You have to be passionate about it.
It has to be you are doing. Don't look over somebody else's shoulder. And one thing that I've loved God for is God gives you an idea. God gives you an idea now to do your business. And He's giving somebody else the same idea to do that business. You guys will do it differently. If you're not looking over each other's shoulder. And that's how this world should be. We don't need to look over each other's shoulder before we thrive. No. Because everybody is unique in their own way. But a lot of us are just mentally lazy to actually look inwards ourselves and bring out that best that is in us. Everybody has it.
Oh, wow. What a good way to end the show. Everybody has it in us. It's for us to discover it. I don't know how to thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful episode. I'm sure everybody's going to love it. It's been insightful.
So.
It's been beautiful. Talking to you has been so amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, coming on my YouTube page again. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Share to your friends, family, anyone that that might be interested in this. And see you in the next one. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I just want to use this opportunity to tell us all how important it is to go to YouTube and watch our episodes. So I've noticed that, we get a lot of traction on Instagram, a bit of traction on TikTok. A lot of people are enjoying our reels, enjoying our episodes with our guests. But when it comes to going to YouTube to watch the actual episodes, it's not yet doing great, which is the main reason why we do this. We want you to watch the full episodes. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to, there are a lot of insights in those episodes with our guests. when you get to YouTube as well, please subscribe to that channel so that when we post a new video, you'll be the very first person to know. So please do that now. Go to YouTube, check all the episodes we have on there. We're almost concluding season 1, and we don't have a lot of subscribers yet, to be honest. So I would appreciate if you do this today. Thank you. And thank you for watching.